Morning, everyone. So the other day I was kind of not complaining, that my diet wasn't as where I wanted it to be. So this week I'm gonna go really strict and do the anabolic diet. If you've seen other people do it, it's not really that strict. But I'm gonna be strict by making sure I'm doing every single meal, making sure I'm counting everything out. We gotta get this thing right going. But wouldn't be the anabolic diet, wouldn't be starting it unless you're doing French toast. So I got my plain ass white bread, and that's what everyone says. And then I got my little egg white mixture going. So let's get this on the stove and cooking. So I guess the big syrup that everyone likes to use is was it Walter's Farm syrup, which I'm actually currently out of right now. But it's surprising when it says 0 calories, and if you check the serving size, if you can find it, check the serving size on that. You are going to be shocked on how much syrup you can get for that 0 calories. So, but we're gonna go Mrs. Butterworth's today with 0 sugar. I'll probably actually have to count this one out because the serving size is way smaller. So let's get this topping. Hey guys, it's all topped up. Kind of give you the breakdown for this one. So for breakfast, it's gonna be 522 calories, 10 grams of fiber. We got about 5 grams of fat, 75 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of protein. So let's get this eaten up. Alright, what's up everyone? So it's lunchtime on day 1. I am actually going to be making some of the anabolic pizza with some Joseph leavened bread. Right now I'm kind of getting it toasted, and I think it's just perfect. So I'm gonna get this all made up, and then I'll give you a calorie count after that. Oh boy, does it look good. Hopefully you guys can see this. It looks delish. And some exciting news for the counts. Let me get my phone up. It is a total of 352 calories. You have 42 grams of protein, 5 grams, I can't read this stuff, I don't know what I'm doing. 9 grams of fat, 7 grams of fiber, and 30 grams of carbs. So I went out to the Coach Greg's cookbook and made a wrap. Nice there, that's a lot of spinach. I know a lot of his stuff was talking about some like ground turkey or ground chicken, ground beef, but I didn't have any of that, or I'm not gonna be cooking any up right now. So I remember watching another video of him explaining different levels of foods when it comes to calorie count. So I have lunch meat that I'm using, that I spent probably a good 20 minutes at the store going through each of the calories, what has the biggest portion size for the lowest amount of calories. And so this stuff was like 70 grams per 70 calorie, so which is kind of surprising, but whatever, it's good. So yeah, it's pretty much just basic. I got mustard on there, and I think this might be a little pro tip if you want to measure your condiments, and you're kind of worried about it. Spread it on top of your wrap and then weigh it, because you should be weighing your wrap first, because that wrap is way heavier than what the stuff is on the package label. But you guys are probably wondering, what is the calorie count on this little thing? It's a total of 283 with 28 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fiber. So quick math, about 600 calories for lunch, and that's a big lunch for me. It's surprising doing this diet. Just when you really break down calories, finding really dense food that has low calories, you can get really full really fast. And I'm glad I'm finding stuff that has high protein, because I did attempt vegan a couple months back for like a week, and even though that's a lot of vegetables and fruits and stuff, like I got full, but I didn't feel really good about this, and this makes me feel a lot better. So we're gonna keep going. I'll probably come back really shortly because I gotta prep my dinner for work today. Alright, so right now I'm prepping my lunch for work, my dinner meal. I'm trying this new recipe out for fried chicken, but I was gonna show you guys, but I have a little one who's not very happy right now. So, but I'm still working on the recipe. So hopefully throughout this week, I'll try it a couple more times, and then share it with you guys. So, but let's get this cooking. Alright, so it's done cooking. You can probably hear the little one who's upset. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna be adding some vegetables and maybe a salad to that too. And probably tomorrow morning I'll give you what the calorie count is, because I gotta take care of someone else. Hey guys, good morning. So I want to start off from last night, that dinner I had. So the total calories were 836. It said it had a 141 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, 18 grams of fat, and 30 grams of carbs. So I had like a salad and some fat-free, was it like Italian zesty? So trying to find those better dressings that are low in calories, that are fat-free and don't taste horrible. Because I like condiments on mine. But this morning I am having some anabolic power oatmeal. This is a Remington James cookbook. So my mixture, I'll give you the totals, is going to be 388 calories, 28 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 14 grams of fiber. And this did not put a lot of water in this one, so it is really thick, and that's gonna stick to my sides. Probably won't be as hungry for lunch, which could be good or bad. But I'm hopefully gonna make some of Coach Greg's like protein bars, but I gotta find some alternative for the Fiber Yum, or what is it, the Vit Fiber, because here in the US you can't get that stuff, because it's either really healthy, so they don't think it's good for us, or it's really bad and they don't think it's good for us. So yay, America. Alright, so it is lunchtime for day 2. Remington James a couple days ago came out with Mexican pizza. I'm trying out. I changed up the recipe from what he's done. One, because I didn't have certain ingredients, and yeah, I wanted to make it more personal. So it's in the oven right now, cooking. I'll show you here in a sec. But so with my Mexican pizza that I did, I had a kind of carb control tortilla, so I used those. I realized that my leftover taco meat that I had from the other day was all gone, so I had to quickly substitute, and I had some leftover was my turkey breakfast sausage, so I ground that up, threw some seasoning in there, so it's gonna be extra spicy. But that for those counts, for those numbers, we're looking at 633 calories, with a proteins being at 52 grams, carbs is at 63 grams, fats is at 20 grams, and fibers at 33 grams. So, use a fat-free cheese. Like I said, the carb control tortillas, they're smaller. He used, I think, the big, large burrito size. So mine's a smaller. His was a definitely larger portion. I think I added a little bit more meat on mine, ratio-wise. So let's get this thing finished cooking and let's see what it looks like. Just took it out. There we go. So you can see how thick that is. That smells good. It looks good. Oh, that thing's huge. So I don't know. It's gonna be definitely filling. Oh, and also some other good news is I got a air popper. So I'm starting making some popcorn. That's gonna be even better than the smart Overreckenbacher stuff. Slightly. I just have to put more work into it. But I'm gonna get this eaten up. Let's get into prepping lunch. Alright guys, it is day 3 and it's dinner time. So we are going to be making hamburgers. Why not? So got it for the family. Those are quarter-pound hamburger balls. Smash them down, cook them. The beef count on that is a 93.7. I know it's not the leanest one, but when you have a family, you have to feed them. Beef gets expensive when you start getting into that higher grade, and one of our stores that we shop at had them at those 10-pound tubes for, I think it was like $32. And if you ever compare hamburger prices, that is really good. Unless you live in a place that beef prices are cheap. Here, that was good. So I bought 2 tubes, so save them. We food saver them, throw them in the freezers. But so there's some ways though to make hamburgers anabolic. Throw out the buns. There you go. You just increased your protein, lowered your carbs, and you just have a lettuce wrap with it. Or I know these are a little bit more expensive, but these keto buns, they kind of have a weird taste when you eat them plain. So it's good to make sure you have a lot of vegetables. And I like throwing a whole bunch of toppings on my burgers. But kind of just with these right here, it's 50 calories per bun, as long as the bun is kids, they like to interrupt, right? So yeah, the buns are 50 calories for a 43 gram bun. So make sure you're weighing, you get everything right. Then you get, 16 grams of fiber with 17 grams of carbs, 6 grams of protein for these buns, and they're vegan. So there you go. So yeah, let's get cooking. Alright, so this is why it's really important to weigh out your food, especially when it comes to prepackaged items. Like I said, the keto buns were supposed to be 43 grams per serving, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to weigh out 4 of these buns, and you can see why. It's 51 grams. 50 grams. 52 grams, and 53. They all weigh different. This is why it's so important to weigh out your food, so you can make sure you're actually breaking down those calorie counts, and potentially not going over, or finding out that you've gone under, and you can actually eat some more if you're really hungry. So weigh out your food. It helps. So I got my burger all made up. There we go. And so weighed everything out as I was building it. So that one burger right there is 281 calories. And breakdown is 97 grams of protein with, ooh, sorry, that's my whole day. Let me redo this. Protein for the burger is 35 grams of protein, 26 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 19 grams of fiber. So that's just one burger. So technically I could probably have two and still be fine. So yeah, let's keep this anabolic kitchen open for a few more days. Okay, good morning, day 4. Breakfast time. Making something nice now. So I got my turkey bacon, cook it up, and I'm gonna be pretty much making a breakfast sandwich. Got a 100 calorie everything bagel. It's pretty pathetic, but let's just get it all made up. Alright, what's up guys? I'm day 7 of anabolic eating. Small, I guess, I don't know if it's a confession that happened. Day 5, I just wasn't hungry, and so I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have lunch. And then when it came to like 6 o'clock, I was just like, I guess I'm kind of getting a little hungry. And so I just decided to, like, you know what, I'm just going to fast for the whole day. So that was day 5. And then day 6 was me being careless and not charging my camera and it dying. So yeah. But right now, lunchtime, day 7. Previously I made the Remington James anabolic Mexican pizza, and it was really good, and I was gonna make it again, but I realized I didn't have any extra refried beans, so I'm changing it up, kind of making a quesadilla? Mexican pizza without beans, pretty much what I'm doing. So let's get assembling. There it is, all done. Take a look at what the counts are. So this right here is 429 calories, 60 grams of protein, 41 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat, 28 grams of fiber. So I know when Remington did his video, he made a larger one, which you can divide up into days, and you know, you can be nice and filling and stuff. But your made mine with a carb control tortilla, which brings down the calories a lot, and it's more of a personal size, and I can have a little bit more. So yeah, this week's been pretty good. This video probably won't be getting posted on my Friday that I normally try to, because I wanted to show you guys how I do my fried chicken, or at least one of my recipes for fried chicken, and I forgot to have thawed fried chickens, or thawed chicken, so this will be a day late. The next part will be my chicken. So Boulder Canyon has this protein puff, cheese puff, and it's sharp cheddar. For a serving of 28 grams, you have 110 calories, but it comes with 5 grams of protein. So I use that to bread my chicken. So right now I have one serving right there. And then I have 295 grams of chicken breasts right there. I have cut them in half so they can cook better in my air fryer. And let me get these things all ground up. Alright, so you can just do this with plain cheese, or you can add some seasonings to it. It's either your choice. Last time I added some garlic and some onion powder, and it made it pretty good. So, but I think I'm just gonna go with the base cheese flavor this time. So we'll just go in, get that chicken all good. And so I just kind of like to shake it. Get a nice good coat on there. Make sure everything nice and coated. And so, it's kind of the breading you're looking for right there. Pretty nice. So we'll put this on another plate just for now. Just get our other one nice and coated. So that's pretty much the breading. So now I'm just gonna lightly spray my inside of my air fryer. I guess, I don't know if you guys want to see. I use a Ninja Foodie. I've had this thing for about 18 months now, and I really love it. I think this thing that we do, you know, before I've gotten into more of the dieting, done a lot of stuff, you know, rice in like 3 minutes is awesome. Mashed potatoes and yeah, I'm just gonna keep. If you don't have a Ninja Foodie, I highly recommend it. I'm actually looking into getting one of their Ninja Foodie grills here pretty soon, so it's good. And then I'm gonna slightly spray the tops and the bottoms of the chicken. So hope they get that nice little crisp. So that's, I know you can't see that, but that's what they're gonna look like in there. So let's get it. Alright, so this is what we're gonna set it to. Yeah, my kids are having too much fun. So yeah, we're gonna do 390, and we want to make sure this goes down pretty low. And we're gonna do 7 minutes for the first side. And once that's done, we'll flip it over and we'll cook it for another 7 minutes, and it'll be all done. Okay, so it is all done. There it goes. It smells cheesy. But for these two chicken breasts right here, whole thing's gonna be 400 calories with 66 grams of protein. You have 14 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, and 1 gram of fiber. And what I usually pair it up with is a whole bunch of vegetables, and you know, I got some asparagus I'll be cooking up with it, maybe some broccoli, but it's good. That nice cheesy flavor, and you know, that big chicken breast, give me a lot. So very high in protein, a little extra protein because of the puffs, but you know, it's nice and good. So let me get my vegetables in. Catch you later. If you guys like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Help this channel grow. Thank you.